may be a very rolly anchorage. I think it'll probably be okay for the most part. We'll see. Now I'm anchored out and I got a little more than 8 feet. I'm real close to the sandbar here. The current from the river is coming from this direction. And I guess the concern, of course, is that the wind may come from this direction. If I go much farther out this way, I'm going to be in the deep. I wanted to go someplace a little more shallow and protected, but it is inundated with people. You probably can't see anybody over there, but there's tons of people. Well, tons. It's relative, right? There are people all over. So I'm going to try this. I'm going to be here. It's, what is it? It is noon right now. So I'm going to hang out and see what happens. And if I have to move, I'll move. That's fine. But for right now, this is where I'm expecting to stay for the night. This is about how far I am from shore right now. Till the keel might hit, somewhere around here. We're still an outgoing tide, so I gotta keep an eye on that too. But where are we? We're about 5 hours from a long tide. So let's get to scraping this bottom, this boat bottom. I'm really pleased because I have very little current right here, and this the growth is coming off relatively easy. There's some chop around here. It's pushing my boat toward the bar, but not in extreme. And for the most part, the boat lays about 5 feet under its keel or so right now. So let me show you what we got for this stuff coming off. Pretty cool. I've already got about a quarter of the hull done. So take a break, I'm gonna get some water, get some food. We'll get back out and do some more. Well, I am getting pretty close to that shore. I gotta say, we're still okay. Tide's still going out, but these boats that are passing me by are pushing me more and more in. Let's see what this anchor road looks like. Yeah. Huh. I think I might be getting a little close for comfort right this moment. I'm still okay. I still got a few feet of, looks like a few feet below the rudder, but I gotta jump off the boat again and see where the rudder is, because we are pretty darn close, and I could push it back out or something. But all these boats going by is pushing my boat into the sand, so haven't hit yet, knock on wood. It's probably not too long before it happens though. I saw a sea lion peek its head out just a few moments ago off my starboard side here, and I was going to try to get a picture, a little video or something, but of course he came up for air, got it, and went right back, and I haven't seen him since, and that was 5 minutes ago, so no idea where he is now. Kind of cool. So I'm standing where I am. I think I'll be okay, but I really only have a few feet beneath my keel, like 2.5 feet or something, not much. So I may have to go ahead and get in deeper water here. Okay, I got the boat moved. Not much farther out, but a few feet anyways. Let's turn this off. Pretty happy about where I am. I am a little more than 8 feet now. And that's fine. I'm still kind of in a little bit of a harbor here, and I think there's a bar just in front of me. All right, well, I dove on the anchor again, and so I moved the whole boat farther out a little bit. It's not necessarily a better place because the bottom is the shoals. There's some shoaling, localized shoaling. So the anchor is actually up on a little bit of a shoal, and it's at 6-8 feet downstream from it. The river bottom drops off about a foot and a half or so. It seems to be pretty well dug in, but what's also happening is the boat is actually riding up on the anchor. So the anchor is out, but the boat is kind of inboard toward the bar over here on my starboard side, and it's riding up. So the anchor is kind of off to the port side, not quite 90 degrees, but pretty darn close. Yeah, right now my depth, the depth meter shows 6.4 feet or so. It's bouncing around because we're bouncing, but a little bit more than 6 feet. So I've got room, but there is a shoal kind of right under us too that we've kind of moved up into, where we weren't really doing that before. We were concerned about the bar. So I'm just going to have to keep on keeping an eye out. I'm going to finish my sandwich, finish my lunch, and then I'll jump back in and do some more bottom scrubbing and, you know, check the area out a little bit more, see how we're doing. We're now it's going on 2 o'clock, and we've got about a little more than 3 hours till low tide. Yeah, the current's a lot stronger where I am now. It's too bad. Look at us, we're riding up on the anchor. It was a bit of work, especially with all this wake coming through here, but the hull is nice and clean. It definitely needs some more paint. It's got some issues. There's definitely some. You could tell where the hull and the keel join in a few places, and I don't know what that indicates exactly, other than the fact that it should be taken care of. But it's not horrendous. It's just probably, like I said earlier, probably lack of attention, a little neglect. So anyways, but I'm feeling really good about things other than this rolling. It's about 3:35. Here's a look at the sandbar here. So you see that the water's gone down probably a couple feet since I've been here. And when I just looked at the hull, or looked at the keel, and I'm still a good 3 some odd feet off the bottom. So I'll look again here in a little bit, but I think I'm going to relax a little bit and just relax a little bit. tides too. Best I could from outside here. I can't get that rub rail. I'm gonna try to do that from the dock eventually, but not too bad, hey? That tide's coming in now, and I am still rocking and rolling out there. I'm really hoping this traffic will die down in the next hour or so. I suspect it will. You know, we'll see. But yep, time to leave the bar, get back to the boat. So we've got the flood tide. I'm being turned around with the wind. And it's not bad. The traffic has calmed down a little bit, but still it's I don't like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use the second anchor and throw out just a stern anchor and see if I can just bring myself a little bit more just perpendicular to the current. The current doesn't seem to be doing anything right now. We got a little bit of a wind, and we got boats like that out that way. I don't know if you can see that passing by that little cabin cruiser. You know, it pushes so much water. It's really kind of unpleasant, and of course that will die off here shortly as the sun goes down. But just have this old line here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and throw a bowline in it. Nothing special. Once I get the boat just a little bit more perpendicular to to the current, I guess, or to the sandbar, I'll go ahead and drop it down, and at least that will stop me from swinging quite so much. It's maybe a good opportunity right now, matter of fact. How's it going, my friend? How you feeling today?